You know what I love about truth seekers and storytellers is that telling stories and telling the truth creates something, and that is trust. When you tell good stories and when you tell the truth, people begin to trust you. And trust is such an important element to all of you because you have audiences, subscribers, listeners who all trust you with your message. But that's where reputation and managing our reputation comes into things, because without trust, we lose something that's really, really important to us. We live in a world that trust can be eroded quickly. For example, we've worked with organizations that have lost trust in their brand because they've committed to projects with money from donors that ended up not coming through. How do they communicate that to their stakeholders? We've had, staff members from organisations that have posted things on social media that journalists have picked up and run stories with without kind of fact-checking or getting the facts first. And we live in a world where kind of that misinformation spreads faster than facts. So how do we deal with that? But most of all, I think what we kind of navigate is that one or two people who want to be against what we're trying to do. They're against our story and they want to try and pull us down. And unfortunately, those individuals can often have the loudest voice in their own platforms. So how do we just be smart and steward what God's given us in the communications world to safeguard our reputation and to make sure that the 99% of those that love us have a stronger voice than that 1% that wants to pull us down? We often hear it'll never happen to us. We're too small for that to happen. This is a private or an internal issue, or it'll even be over in 24 hours, and it's a new news cycle. We'll be over it tomorrow. But these, from our work, are myths. If you have listeners, followers, supporters, and donors, they all mean something to us. And even if we lose a couple of them, that means something. It could mean financial, or it could mean the loss of an audience. So stewardship of our stories and our reputation is extremely important. So what can we do? Don't wait for the phone call. Don't wait for the crisis to happen. Let's do the work now. Have the conversations now about the risks that you or your organization face. Prepare plans. Develop a crisis communications plan and people around a table that can work out, hey, do we have to get our board involved here? What is it we have to do if this or this or this scenario happens? Because you don't often have much time when that first social media post drops to be able to respond quickly.